Hey, Mike here. I just want to give you a rundown of how to set up Sketch Booth. So when you open it up, it's going to look pretty similar to a lot of my other software. It's going to ask for an event name and a folder to save the photos. It's going to create the default folder in C Sketch Booth in this case, and you can change the event name to anything you like. The countdown is how many seconds the countdown is before the photos are taken. And here you can turn off the filters and you can turn off the customization, which is the drawing and the clip art icons. So if you don't want to use them, you can uncheck that. The slideshow start image is just a image when you start the event and you don't have any photos yet in the slideshow. You can have an image that has your logo, or you can leave it blank, but just something to show while you're waiting for the first photo. And that'll disappear once there's photos in the slideshow. This is the slideshow speed of how many seconds each photo is on the screen for. Delete from slideshow just allows you to delete a photo in the slideshow. If you have that unchecked, it's only going to have the print and the grid option. If you have the delete checked, you'll be able to remove a photo that you don't want. And here you can hide the startup logo when the program starts up if you don't want it to show guest booth. Leave that checked. A lot of the social stuff is identical to my photo booth connected. So if you've used that, this should be very familiar to you. So you can enable your email. You have to sign up for SendGrid to send email, and like I said, down here it's free for 200 emails a day or 10 bucks a month, and that's basically unlimited there. So you put your username and password in here, and here is the email you sign up with SendGrid with, and then you can change your subject and your message. All the email addresses are going to be stored into the emails folder in your event folder into a file called data.txt. Well, we don't have that there. Facebook user, this is for a user to log in and post to their individual wall. So this is the caption that'll go with that. You can ask them if they want to like a particular Facebook page and even require them to like it before they can post to Facebook. Facebook page is going to be some format like this, facebook.com/something. You can't just use a regular URL. You couldn't put Google in there. It has to be Facebook. And here, if you don't want it saying posted by Photo Booth Connected or Sketch Booth, you can use your own custom Facebook app ID. And that's pretty simple. You just go into Facebook developers and sign up as a developer, add your app ID there. The Facebook client is background uploading to a client Facebook page. So same kind of thing here. You can add your caption, you can add a custom album name and your custom Facebook app ID. Once you sign in here, it'll bring up a dialog, and any Facebook account that you manage, you'll be able to select which account you want it to upload to. So these photos will automatically get sent to the client's page in the background. Enabling Twitter, pretty basic, your message. Enabling SMS. SMS uses Twilio. You can sign up and you can try that out for free, but if you want, you'll have to sign up and get $1 a month for your own phone number, and each SMS is a penny. So here you would enter the phone number that Twilio gives you and the account SID and auth token, and you can have a custom SMS message go along with your photo. Now this won't actually send the photo in the SMS, it's going to send a link to the photo, so it's not MMS, it is an SMS text, and they'll click on the link and the photo will open up on their phone. The backgrounds are all the screens in the program, and you can point them to your own custom ones, and they're just 1920 by 1080 PNGs, and you can either replace mine or point them to somewhere else on your computer. Printing, you can turn that on or off. The print overlay is the print template. Again, an 1800 by 1200 PNG. It supports transparency. and the photo is going to be full screen, and so anything you have in your print overlay that's transparent will be on top of that. Number of prints, if this is anything other than one, the user will get a choice to select the amount of prints they want to print. So this is essentially the maximum number of prints. If you leave it 1, it's just automatically going to print 1. These numbers, you can leave them as default, the scale, the X margin, and the Y margin. These are what's working for my printer. But if you are getting photos that are cropped or have some white margins around them, you can tweak them, try to get them to work for your printer. Print counter, this is just going to keep track of the number of prints, and every time you want to reset it, you click this button. So at the end of each event, you can see how many prints were sent out if you're charging by print. Video, you can turn this on and off. Video does not work through the SLR, it works through an external webcam, so you have to hook up a separate one for that. And you can determine how many seconds you want to record. And then the registration tab tells you if you're activated or not, and if you want to deauthorize the computer if you need to boot the license. So in the Sketch Booth install folder, it's in Custom Photo Booth Software, your program files, Custom Photo Booth Software, Sketch Booth, Assets. These are where my default backgrounds are. The Slideshow start photo is in here. The print template is in here. And our virtual props are here. So for background, slideshow, start photo, and templates, you can pretty much follow my guidelines with sizing, and just use those as a start. Now the virtual props, it's a little more complicated. If you like the categories that I have, you can just leave these guys. So you can see this was going across the screen. We got the mustache, the glasses, hat, bow tie, and the martini glass. If you wanted to change these out, name them the same, and keep them around the same sizing, and you can swap out and put your own categories in here. And these categories, group 1 refers to the folder here, group 1, and these were where the actual clip art is. So you can drop, you can have 15 of these pieces of clip art. You can have less if you want. You can see there's only 13 in there, and it's only going to pull the first 15. You might have to experiment with some sizing. These are transparent PNGs, but try to keep them around the same size as I have, and you'll probably get good results. The photos are saved. If we go to the Sketch Booth, see Sketch Booth, you can see this is our folder for our default event. It's going to save. These are the photos that go into the slideshow. And these are the customized photos that we've drawn on. If we go back, you can see, so those are still there. And we always have the originals. You can see these are huge, 4,000 by 3,000 photos. Thumbnails, not really important, that's for the grid. And here's where the videos would be stored. There will be also another folder for the data once if you type in an email address and you save those. And each event will have its own separate folder, so then you can keep everything. All right, I think that's pretty much the basics. So that should give you a good idea to get started, and feel free to get a hold of me if you have any other questions.